أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we are going to practice next two letters Ra or Za. Only difference in their writing is one dot. That's why they are similar and we will practice together. They both use the tongue, but the position of the tongue and the spot and the sound, Makhrij, is different. So we will see those differently, but write the same. Now start with the Ra first. Okay, where the sound comes from. So the sound, Makhrij or articulation point of the Arabic letter Ra, it is the rounded part of the surface of the tip of the tongue alongside the small portion behind it and sides of the tongue. Touches the, where it touches, it is firmly touch the gums hard part behind the upper teeth, and its tongue is curled further back in the mouth but does not touch the gum at all. So it's kind of curled with the sides and the tip, but not go all the way to the gum. The tongue should touch the palate firmly to control the airflow. And let's see where first. This one is alphabet chart. These are the Arabic alphabets and we are done. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Za. These two we are going to do today. Let's see their picture. This one is Ra, which I was talking about, where the position is of the tongue. This is the tongue. So the sides of the tongue, it curled, and the side of the tongues are going up also and touching where? Behind those teeth, front teeth to the gums, and it's further rounded also. So the not only the sided but the small portion of the surface of the tongue also. So it produced the sound of Ra. It's not hard. We will have a tip also how we can have this sound, but this sound is not the only sound. There are two sounds of the Ra. One is heavy sound and one is light sound. Why there are two sounds? So let's see those also. And first we will see their writing also and the words too. These are, let's have our board. For writing, what we do, very easy. We have one line and go this way. Both will be the same way. The only difference, as I was saying, there is one dot. So Ra and Za. So what happened when we write this way, or if we do this way, that's also a Ra. And then there is a third way, very fancy way, that is this way, like this. So it's a Ra also, Ra and Za. If we have the dot, then it's a Za. But if it's having a without dot, it's a Ra. But Ra has two sounds, as I said, heavy and the light sound. Why? because when it has fatha or zabar or dhamma or pesh, they pronounce the sound very heavy. We call it one of the heavy letters, but not the all three. You can say sounds are heavy. These two are heavy, but if it has the kasra or zer, it's a light sound. It's going to be sound like re. It's a re, but there's a ra, ru. So, and this is not on. This one is ru. So we have two different sounds, and those both sounds are not very hard to understand. Why? Because these are whenever, and there's different ways also. Let's see. If it's having just this way, that's also the heavy sound, but this way it's a ra, ru and re. Re is lighter sound. But if it's like this, with the letter before it, has a fatha, or we can say zabar, and the other one ra is having sakin, still we say heavy. Or if dhamma, still we say or, it's a heavy sound. And the third thing, if it's a shadda on that letter, the second letter, then we will have heavy letter, but with a kind of different sound, because the shadda gives it a very heavy type of a sound, and it is bouncy sound. So we will say it's with the bouncy and with the heaviness. So let's see what the words are with this. If we say very common, we will say with sakin, rab, rab. So it has the heaviness. But if there is a ba has the shadda, so then we say rabba, rabba. There is a bounciness in there, and buzz sound, kind of little more heavy, but they are both with the stretch. We say it's a different than this heaviness, but still they are both the heavy sounds. And if there is a, and we hold that tongue there when for shadda, why? Because it's actually ba and ba, two letters merged together, and then we put this sound. It shows there are two, and then we do this way. It will be rabba. There are two bas also sounded. So here, this is rab or then ba. So together, it's written like this. So its sound is heavy. The other one, and there is another, some couple of other letters we can practice. Rahma, rahma, that's also heavy. Then we say here they are both raza, ra, za, qa. Ra, heavy, za, different sound, qa. That is it. And then if we say the same with the lighter sound, ra, and this is with the kasra, or we can say zir, rijalun. Rijalun, it's a re sound. But if it's the same word but singular, rijal mean the men, and this is rajulun. Rajulun. The rajul is the heaviness of the ra, you can see over here. So these are heavy and sounds which are lighter sounds of ra, different sounds. And so we use both of them for different areas. And there is, if we say with the dhamma, is, I will have one word over, ru, rubama, rubama. So we make it heavier sound. So that's why whenever we have first letter something else and then the ra, still ra sakin, still the heaviness, or if it has itself fatha or dhamma, heavy, and if it has kasra, it will be lighter sound of ra. And the easiest way how to pronunciate and how you can learn easily, that is, I'll give you the tip, that is, you all know and we use it. It's Urdu way se kachi or kacha. When we don't cook anything, the meat or vegetable and whatever, so we say this is not cooked, so it's a raw. In English we say raw. It's the perfect sound of Arabic raw with the fatha, raw. So this is easiest way. This is the tip for today's lesson. Raw with the English letter, English word, raw. Your tongue will go up and the sides and the surface of the tongue, it will touch to the hard part of your upper gums. So that is raw. See, we will have another letter which is the same one. If we say kasra, rizqan, rizqan. If the same thing, we did with the ra, the qa. Ra, za, qa. See, that's the difference between the za and ra also. I think you understand and you can practice it. Writing also, and writing is very easy, but the sounds, heavy sound and the lighter sound, practice with the different words, very easy. Rabbana, Rabbana, when there is a shadda, Rabbana, Rabbana, or we can say Rabb, or we say Rabba. So there are